Hello, my pretties. Peter Von Panda here again. Wanted to quick show you something that I got ordered and was delivered today. It is from Revolve Electronics. It's the I don't know how you pronounce this stuff. That's why I hate technology. But it's the XeMilo or Milo. Anyway, long story short is it is a battery. It is a powerful 4400 milliamp battery. It also has as you can see on the picture, a front solar charger, and it has two USB ports, and it has a retractable dual prongs for the standard US power outlet. So the beauty of this is that, and I'll show you my iPad, that some of the devices that I currently own are the Solio solar-powered Rocksta solar charger. It has a battery, has a solar panel, does not have a USB port, and so you have to use an adapter to connect your cell phone to it, and it also does not deliver power at a significant enough flow to charge an iPad, just pretty much smartphones and small electronics. The other device that I have and I like is the ZAG Spark 2.0. Very large capacity battery in this, dual USB ports or USB ports on here with the retractable power plug. One of these ports is optimized so that you can charge an iPad through it. So that was cool. The problem is it would be nice to just carry one device instead of a couple devices, and in particular the solar panel that doesn't even charge an iPad, which is kind of the piece of equipment that I like making sure I have juice for all the time. So to solve that, I got this little bad boy, and I'm going to quick open it up. I'm not going to spend a whole lot of time on the unboxing per se, but it is supposed to charge an iPad. Lord almighty, this thing is either it's glued in or something, dude. Okay, be right back. Okay, kids, I'm back. I finally got this sucker out. I figured out that this inner cardboard thing is not supposed to come out. It's just kind of, you open it up and slide the piece out. Okay, I want to make a couple of comments about this company, Revolve Electronics. I spent a little time on their website. I thought they were really interesting because they are essentially really a true green company for electronics. Obviously, there are some very nasty things that go into electronics, but in this particular device, they've made a big point on their website that one of the things that is most noticeable is that it's got this brown taupe tan plastic exterior, and it's actually recycled plastic dust as well as bamboo dust that's recovered from cut bamboo, and so they mix it together in, I don't know, a paste or something, and create the plastic housing for their devices. So that's really cool. And it actually even smells a little like bamboo, but they say that goes away with time. You can see here that it's got the retractable electrical plug. It's got a replaceable battery, which is not installed, is right here. Fairly large, 4400 milliamp battery. One of the things that I really liked about this is that on the iPad, I believe the battery capacity is somewhere north of 6,000 milliamps. So this battery, 4400 milliamps, probably gets you about 2/3 of the way there. So it's a pretty large battery, plenty of juice to keep you going, particularly since you can get about 10 hours out of the standard iPad battery. So I really like that. Looks like this just snaps right back in here. I'm presuming that this battery comes with some sort of charge from quality testing. A pretty large front solar panel. You can see my fingerprints on there already. Looks like, I don't know, it looks like a crystalline solar cell, probably not a silicon. It has the USB ports on here, charge and sync. One of the things about this is that I know that you can plug in your device, say you're an iPhone, and you apparently plug it into your computer through the other port, and it will sync right through that. Comes with a micro USB cable that plugs in here and then into your laptop or power adapter and charges this device. And here is the button for checking the battery charge, and there's three little LEDs there, and none of them are coming on, so I think this thing is totally discharged. And then these front two lights, as I understand it, are, gosh, now I won't remember how to update you. Obviously this little green LED light, which you can just barely see is on, must be attached to the solar panel because it's on and this isn't plugged in, so it must indicate that the solar panel is creating a little bit of a charge, and I believe this is some sort of identification or indicator that the device is charging something. Obviously you can see this is pretty big. Here's my hand. This is a pretty large device. It's a little bit slimmer than the Zag Spark 2.0 if you have that. Definitely thinner here, but and it's about the same height this way, but it's definitely a little larger. It's probably 60% larger lengthwise. This will really fit nicely into a briefcase, your backpack, your messenger bag, anything like that. I think given the fact that I don't have to carry the very long but thin Solio Rocksta solar panel and a Zag Spark, this is a great trade-off. The real thing I wanted to know was, can I charge my iPad to it? Obviously, because I couldn't even get this little tiny LED light to, oh, there, it looks like I'm just getting barely that one little red one to show up. I don't know if you can see that, there it is. We might be able to get this sucker to just indicate on the iPad and verify that indeed it produces enough electricity to charge it. Nothing. And I think it's just the fact that the battery is so drained. So I will charge this sucker up, come back, do a quick update, and prove to you that the Revolve Electronics XeMilo solar panel battery charger does indeed charge an iPad, and if it charges an iPad, it will charge just about everything else too. So I'll be back. Alright ladies, I'm back. Went ahead and plugged the Revolve charger into the wall for about 20 minutes, man. This is really just an initial charge. I know you're not supposed to use it without fully charging these suckers first, but I can confirm now that this charge sync USB port right there does indeed charge an iPad. So I'll go ahead and plug this sucker in using the standard Apple connector, and boom, right there, starting to charge. Awesome. So this port will charge the iPad. This one will charge pretty much anything, but or anything else, and both of them will charge basically your smartphones, GPSs, whatever you got. So, oh, I'm sorry. So use it wisely. This is really a cool device. I think you'll really like it. It's actually quite a bit lighter than it appears, and there's a little bit of a hollow sound to it, but it's a really cool and really cool looking and very useful device. Kind of the only device you'll need to carry in your bag as you travel with your electronics. I also did confirm that once it's plugged in, these USB ports do charge as a pass-through device. So if you plug it in and the battery is pretty low, you go ahead and plug your iPad or your phone into it while it's plugged in, they will charge right away. So cool device. I'm going to charge this sucker the rest of the way and then use the solar panel hopefully moving forward as the trickle charging only. I'm really excited about having power wherever I go without carrying multiple devices. So check it out. Revolve. Very cool. One other quick note. This same device essentially comes in a couple other versions. The XE Mini, I believe, which is a smaller, it's about half the size here, doesn't produce enough juice to charge the iPad. And then there's an XE Max, which is a little bigger. And I noticed that there were two different versions listed on the website. One had a solar panel, and one did not seem to have that. So there's a Max and a Max Hybrid, I believe, that has a solar panel. They will charge a couple other devices, like up to laptops. So that's another cool thing. It'll definitely look like a little bit bigger than this even. So enjoy it and use it wisely, and now you know what it's like, and knowing is half the battle. Cool. Woo!